Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. I said annuity like I was kind of drinking. Annuity. No, annuity. Okay. I'm 18 years sober, so I can like pound the table and say, I'm not drinking at all. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not. Let me tell you something, Ossifer. I am not drinking a lick, no, none now. No, that's not me, but that kind of was me a long time ago when I was rolling, as they say. Today's topic is a good one. With all the cryptocurrencies and currency this and that, and is the new administration going to create their own cryptocurrency? And are they going to make it all digital? And is it going to go global? And is it going to be a global currency? Or are they going to take all my money? Are they going to tax me real time? All of that talk about currency traders, what's the dollar worth? Is dollar going to be here? Is it going to be the one? What's it going to be? I don't know. Who knows? If I knew, I wouldn't be here in a baseball cap and Stan the Annuity Man gear. I would be trading futures on a jet somewhere. But no one really knows. But the topic is time is your ultimate currency. Time is the ultimate currency. My friend Moshe Milevsky, one of the smartest people I know, and he's a treasure that we have him in our industry and to talk to. And I'm so glad he was on my annuities podcast, Fun with Annuities, shameless plug. But he talks about health span and lifespan. Lifespan is how long we're going to live. Health span is how long we're going to live well. And as we all know, once we turn 50 and past 50, and if you're not past 50 yet, just trust me and the rest of the people listening to this, once you pass 50, things just start going haywire. Doctors like yelling at you, you're taking medications, you got to watch your diet, please exercise, you might have the sugars, those type of things. I don't care who you are. And for me, who played college sports, I mean, I'm broken down. The mornings watching me walk through the office or the house or wherever I'm at the time, it's sad. It's sad. It's like, and someone really needs to help him because he looks like he's hurting. I am hurting, for God's sakes. I am hurting. My knees hurt, my hips hurt, my ankles hurt, everything hurts. My toes hurt, the ones that I can feel. Getting to get an annuity hallelujah on that. I mean, it's tough. But life, the ultimate currency in life is your time. And so what I want to do today is dovetail annuities, which I can only do so subtly, into this topic. Time is the ultimate currency. So how are you going to spend your time? How are you looking to spend your time in chapter 2 of your life? When you retire, or when you slow it down, or when you only work 2 days a week, or even if you're working, what's important to you? Time is a currency. Time is the ultimate currency. That's all we have. And it's finite. It's finite. And I've just come to this fork in the road moment, and I picked the fork up. You can, as you say with that, I mean, you can go left or right or pick the fork up or go and do all of them. But the fork in the road moment with me is, I grew up in kind of a sports household where sports were king and life was sports and life was, competing at sports from the time I was tiny to my senior year in college when I walked off the court for the last time and threw my shoes into the crowd, never to play again. I came to the fork in the road moment. I don't want to watch sports anymore. I'm not saying you don't need to. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm tired of it. I've seen every play. I've seen every machination of the play. I mean, I really don't care. I respect those people. And the other thing too, is these people getting overpaid. Why am I watching pro sports? People making $1 million a year and $20 million a year, just signed a $240 million contract. I love capitalism. I love it. But that doesn't mean I have to watch. The other thing that I've kind of shut off is politics and cable news. Why? Why not? Why not? I don't care what side of the aisle you are, and I'm not political. I could care less. But the fact that we can't get straight facts with news is unbelievable. Now, I know a lot of news people out there, well, I do, Stan. I'm a straight fact person, and I work for XYZ company. Yes, sure, right, okay? At the end of the day, I haven't found you, and I don't think a lot of people have found you, and that's the reason 1% of the public watches cable television. But I've shut that off too. I told my wife the other day, I'm sitting down, I'm trying to relax, as I sometimes try to do, get the blood pressure down a little bit. And I said, you know what? I'm going to watch something on TV that's not sports and politics. It's kind of hard and not stupid. Okay, so not sports, not politics, not stupid, because time is the ultimate currency. I'm thinking, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time flipping channels. I want you to think about your life, and I know this isn't about annuities, but it's getting ready. I'm getting ready to dovetail a little bit in there. Is if time is the ultimate currency, then how are you wasting it? Are you really getting value out of it? Now, how annuities can play in, and yes, here it comes. So get ready. Put on the seatbelt, baby. I mean, annuities are contractual guarantees. They provide for lifetime income or principal protection. They can provide for a legacy benefit or long-term care coverage. But what does all that do? That acronym is PIL, principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. Those are the four and only four things that annuity software. No, they do not solve for market growth and not from bonuses and cap and threat and participation rate and all that junk at the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar. Annuities are lifestyle products. They're health span products, if you want them to be. They're lifespan products, period. Whether you're healthy or not, they're going to pay as long as you're breathing. But my thing is, as long as we're breathing, let's maximize. Let's maximize it. I mean, I was just recently read the Riot Act by my doctor, and he's a good friend of mine. But he has the bedside manner of Attila the Hun. I mean, I love it because I'm brutally factual too. And one of the reasons I go to him is he walks in, he goes, "Hey Stan, how you doing? These numbers look horrific. What have you been doing? What are you eating? You know, are you exercising? What do you do?" I mean, he yells at me. And it woke me up. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I know better. You know, I know better. I know better, and I know that I got to get on top of all of this because I want health span, not just lifespan. I want health span. I want to maximize time because time is the ultimate currency. And I need you to think about that as well. So does it mean putting contractual guarantees in place so you can focus on wellness and focus on you and focus on your health and focus on getting it together finally after putting it off all these years and it's never too late? Hello? Is it time? Maybe. It is for me. I mean, I love what I do. I'm Stan the Annuity Man, the mythical Stan the Annuity Man. Licensed in all 50 states, America's annuity agent. I'm just a dude from North Carolina that's been in the financial services industry forever. And now I get it. I get what the purpose is. The purpose is in life, health, family, friends, not in that order, however you want, religion, if that's important to you. But notice I'm not saying markets, growth, more money. And I'm a pure capitalist. I am a capitalist. I'm a serial entrepreneur, period, which is probably the reason for the blood pressure medication and the statins to keep the cholesterol down and the sugars, because I love my candies from North Carolina. That's what we do. You know, we go to the restaurant. We go, "Hey, can we see the dessert menu first? We're from the South. That's where we're going to start." Not anymore, though. Time is the ultimate currency. Forget cryptocurrency. Time is the currency. Forget the dollar. It's time. Forget the yuan. It's time. Forget the peso. It's time. You know I'm right. Now, why is this guy called Stan the Annuity Man talking to me about that? It's because you need to hear it. You clicked it on. The title was "Time is the Ultimate Currency." It clicks something in your brain and go, wait a minute, what is he talking about? But you knew what I was talking about. You knew where I was going to go with this. You just need to know that someone like me is joining you in that plight, joining you to make sure that I'm not wasting my time. Now, there's some people out there that my competitors, do I have competitors? My consultants say, "Stan, you don't have competitors. The numbers show it." Whatever. I'm just a competitive guy. But they might say, "Well, yeah, Stan's wasting his time with these videos because he's kind of goofy. And why would anyone put their money with him?" Why? Because I know what I'm doing. I'm shooting it straight and I tell the truth because I don't have to remember anything. That's why. And my team does that as well, or they're fired. Period. We're here to help you. We're here to get you to the point where you understand that time is the ultimate currency, and that time is what you're focused on. Your time on the planet, your time here to leave a legacy. And I always tell people, I'm not going to leave a legacy. I'm going to leave a scar, if you know what I mean. There's a good Southern rock band that has that's a song called Leave a Scar, meaning leave a mark out here. Leave a good mark of what you've done. It's not narcissistic to do that. You're trying to help people. My wife and I are having that conversation the other day. What are we going to do? How, can we help people? How can we do that? How can we get healthy? How can we get better? How can we be better people? How can we have a better marriage? How can we communicate better? How can I run a better business? There's only so much time in the day, so how can I maximize that time? Yeah, I know this is an annuity shooting it straight video. Shooting it straight with Stan, featuring Stan the Annuity Man. But I like talking to you one-on-one about life and about the struggles we're all going through. And I cringe. I literally cringe thinking of all the time I wasted watching frivolous sports and political commentary. I can't believe I did that. I followed in the path of my father, who was a professional channel flipper. In fact, here's a great story. Remember before you had remote controls? You know who the remote control was? It was me. Like when I was a kid, we had the flip thing where and my dad would sit on the couch eating popcorn and sucking on his teeth, which drove me crazy. He'd be like, I'm like, stop eating, stop, just stop. I mean, he'd do that when he wasn't eating. It's just like a tick. Anyway, he'd say, Stan, go channel 8. And then a minute later, see what's on 10. And there's like 4 or 5, channels then. But I was the channel flipper. Were you the channel flipper for your dad or your Uncle Bob or somebody? I was the remote control. I tell my kids that, and they're like, what do you mean by that? Remote? There was no remote control. I'm like, not only that, there was no touch-tone phone. There was a rotary dial. They're like, oh yeah, I saw that on a movie once. Yeah, back in the day. But I think back, my dad was a professional waster of time watching TV and sports, because that was kind of what his passions was. I'm not putting that down, but it's got to be bigger than that for all of us, right? I mean, I always tell people about the politics side. Think of the dumbest person you've ever met or talked to at a cocktail party that you walked away feeling that you had lost IQ interacting with that person. Let me give you a brutal fact about that interaction. That person's vote nullified yours. Dumbest person on the planet, dumb as a box of hair, as they say in the South, nullified your vote. Was it worth arguing about politics with that idiot? No, because time is the ultimate currency. I want you to think about that. Next time you're doing something stupid and wasting time, flipping channels, not doing something, forget productive, but better. How about better? You know what that is. Talking with someone, interacting with someone, helping with someone, volunteering, exercising, getting more sleep. Hello. Yes, sleep. Next time all that happens, remember, time is the ultimate currency. It ain't cryptocurrency, player. And by the way, you can't trade time. There's no shorting. There's no long. There's no arbitrage. Time is what it is, and it is static. And we don't know how much there's going to be for each one of us. So guess what? Let's maximize that. Let's get a good return on investment on time, which is the ultimate currency. My name is Stan the Annuity Man. That's shooting it straight with Stan, as you come to expect. See you next time.